David Maracle is a multi-talented, award-winning musician and a renowned sculptor. He's had a highly successful 40-year career. His first influence was his father, Andrew, a respected speaker on First Nations issues.
One of the greatest memories, I guess, is the traveling with my father and just watching and listening.
Maracle is about to showcase his latest works in commemoration of his lifelong music and arts career.
We have one pretty famous artist coming in. He's going to join me. He's a good friend of mine, Tom Wilson. He's going to be bringing his son, and they're going to do some songs. He's going to recite some poetry, some of my poetry. We have some locals from our territory going to be over there.
Maracle also plans to unveil his first ever coffee table book, a retrospective of his poetry and artistic life called Elemental Daydreamer. And he'll launch his very first vinyl album, The Path to Totality. It honors the Indigenous children who were sent to residential schools.
I wanted to have one of these too, so I could say I've actually produced a vinyl album. I have a CD, I have a cassette. I don't have an 8-track, and I don't think I will have an 8-track.
He says his inspiration to create began as a youth.
Traveling with my parents, and we went to a lot of powwows, and I can remember when powwows were just starting, and we were like the only vendor there, and then another vendor started, and then, every year there was a few more that came. And I had a table and at the powwow, and I was creating a lot of different things for children: spears, tomahawks, bow and arrows, and I got into necklaces and things like that. And as time went on, I started to add a little bit bigger things, a little bit more artsy things, until one day a stone came to my doorstep. My brother, Tom, he brought some stone by, and he says, "Hey, somebody gifted me this stone. They said you can carve it." So I took it and started carving it, and that changed my life. And the rest you can read in the book.
Now his talents take him across the globe.
I've been to Arizona playing in the canyons. That took me out there because I went out to compete in some of the fine art shows at Red Earth Festival, the Heard Museum. I'm at one of the largest museums in the world at Foxwoods Casino and Research Center. And, going around to these places and meeting these people, one thing led to the next, and I was invited to go to other countries. I was in Pakistan, out in the Netherlands, out in Germany.
The one-time performance will take place this Saturday. According to Maracle, it's selling out fast.
You can maybe get some tickets at the door. I think there's a few seats left, and base31.ca, you can go on there to find out a little bit more information.
Annette Francis, APTN National News, Tyendinaga, Mohawk Territory.